Howdy all, lovely to see you all again. If you're an old subscriber, you will know I have done this song before, but I love it so much, and 2012 Chris is so much crappier than 2016 Chris, so I wanted to do one of my favorite songs of all time, one more time, again with HD and some tabs. Today we're going to re-look at Them Bones by Alice in Chains. Let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get too excited, we just need to talk about the tuning, which is drop C sharp, which goes C sharp, G sharp, C sharp again, F sharp, A sharp, and a D sharp. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's take a look at the first section. I want to start from the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and then I'm going to play 3 notes, a little bit palm muted on the 5th fret of the 5th string. I'm going to do that exact idea twice. Okay, the next bit that I do, I'm going to do a flat ring. I'm going to play 5 of the 4th and then jump back to 5 of the 5th, but just do 2 chugs this time. And the next one, I'm going to play 6 of the 4th and then 2 chugs on the 5th string. Now, one thing I should mention before we get too excited as well is that a lot of this solo is in 7/8 or 7/4 time, so some of the bars will feel a little bit short here and there. But you will get used to it. So this is what we should have thus far. Okay, and then it goes. Let's slow that down. What I'm doing there is I'm playing 5 to 3 on the 4th. Be sure to add some, slight bends and a bit of vibrato for extra stank. So I'm going 5 to 3 on the 4th and then 5, 3, 5 on the 5th. So after that, I want to do one more cheeky 3rd fret on the 5th string, and then I want to slide from 5 to 7 on the 4th, and then I want to play 5 of the 3rd. So at the end of that, okay, so that's the first little chunk of section 1. Let's try that, and then we'll add the second half. Hopefully that's making sense. Then I want to jump to 8 of the 2nd string, and I'm going to bend sort of a double pulse here, all in one pick really. After I've held it at the top of that 8 bend, I want to bring it, bring it down a little bit and then bend back up again. So bending up and back and then pulling off to the 6 of the 2nd string. Then I'm jumping to 7 of the 3rd string. This sort of has a bit of a bluesy pentatonic vibe, as you can tell. At the end of that, I'm doing a pull off from 7 to 5 on the 3rd, and then I want to play 7, 5, 3 on the 4th. So I'm doing the pull off and then just 3 picks. At the end of that, what I'm doing there is a slight bend on 5 of the 4th string, and then jumping to the 3. So that end bit, let's try and do it from the 8 bend, and then we'll take it from the start of the section relatively slowly, and then do it again even slower with some tabs. Sorry, we'll go from here. From the 8 bend now. Alright, from the whole section now. One more time, some tabs. Okay, let's have a look at the second section. I want to start from 9 of the 3rd string. You can add a cheeky slide if you want. And then I'm going to slide from 10 to 13 on the second string. And when I get there, I'm going to hit the 13 twice. Okay, then I go into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm going to play 11 to 10 on the second, and then I'm going to hammer from 10 to 11, then pull off back to the 10. So it'll go. At the end of that, I'm going to roll to 10 of the third, and then play 12 of the fourth. So it's like a cheeky little arpeggio. Let's try the whole thing thus far. Okay, after that I work into sort of a bit of a pentatonic run here. There's also a little bit of diatonic as well. So I want to play 8-10 on the 5th string and then shuffle across to 12. And then I want to play 10 to 12 on the 4th. Okay, at the end of that I'm going to play 9 to 10 on the 3rd. And then I'm going to do a hammer on into a pull off going 10, 11, 10 on the 2nd string. So we're going to go. Hopefully that's all making sense. Let's try and do it from the start thus far, and then we'll add the last chunk. Okay, hopefully that's all making sense. Let's move on to the next part now. We want to go like this. Okay, so let's take our time with that. I want to go 10, 11, 13 on the 2nd string. But when I get to the 13th fret, I'm going to do a bend up and back. When I've brought the bend down, I'm going to do a pull off. Apologies for the thunder. And then I'm going to hit the 13 again, pull off to 11, and then just play a regular 10. So let's try that all together. Okay, at the end of that, I'm going to do a hammer on from 8 to 10 on the 2nd string, and then hit it again. We're going to have a big sexy bend. I think it's a tone and a half from the 10th fret. And that's the whole section. So just that last little chunk. Okay, let's try and do the whole section at a gentleman's pace, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time, some tabs. Alright guys, let's take a look at the last section. I want to start from 20 of the 2nd string, and I'm going to go like this. Let's slow that down. I'm going to bend the 20 up and then play it on the way back. And then play 18 of the 2nd string. And then I'm going to play 19 of the 3rd. Then back down to 18 of the 2nd string. So we're going to go. At the end of that, I'm going to play the 19 as a bend. Sorry, as a single note. And then a bend. When I bring it back down, I've got a bit of vibrato there. So it'll be single note, bend, vibrato. All together. Okay, after that I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm going 20 up and back on the 1st string. And then I want to go from 18 to 17. Okay, then I play 20 of the 2nd string, back to 17 of the 1st. Then after that I work into this phrase. So I'm going. So I'm playing 20 up and back on the 2nd string again, picking it both ways, and then I'm going to play 18 of the 2nd string to 19 of the 3rd twice. Obviously on that 2nd 9 as well, make the note last a little bit longer with some sexy vibrato. So that latest chunk was this. Let's try the whole thing thus far, and then we'll add the next chunk to it. Both ending on sexy 19 vibratos. Then I work into this phrase. And I want to do 7 of these in a row. Now, I found the easiest way to do this, you can do outside picking, but after you finish that first back pick, from there, you can just do an economy pick. So what I've got here is I'm playing 18, 20, 18 is a hammer-on into a pull-off on the second string. And then I want to play 19 of the third, and then that's when I can start doing my economy pick idea. I just want to add one more middle finger at the end to make sure I complete that whole lick, exactly the same 4 notes 7 times. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so what I've got at the end of that, I'm playing 20 both ways on the second string, and then I'm playing this 18, 19 thing again, 18 of the second, 19 of the third twice. So let's go from that group of 8. Okay, now there's one more little chunk at the end. This bit really destroyed me when I first learned it because of, as I said earlier, that 7/8 bar. So we'll take our time with this. I'm going to do a bend. At the top of the bend, I'm going to hit it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what would be, I guess, the 7th pick. I'm going to bend it down and pull off to 10, and that was on the 3rd string. So we go bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play it again, bend into the pull off. And then at the end of that, I was jumping to the 4th string on 12th fret. And I go, so I'm going to go back to 10 of the 3rd. You can add a slight bend if you want. Then I'm playing 12 of the 4th. And then I want to play 10 to 12 on the 4th string. So I go, so we've got, after I've gone from 10 to 12, I want to hit 12 3 more times. Then I'm going to play 10 twice, and then I'm going to play 12 of the 5th. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then a single note there. So let's try and do the whole section relatively slowly, and then again with some tabs. One more time, some tabs. And that was my revamped Them Bones lesson by Alice in Chains. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.